Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. I'd like to introduce you today to a new service from Zscaler called ZAP, Zscaler Application Profiler. What this does is allows you to profile any app on the iTunes Store or Google Play Store that you have a link for, and you can essentially see if that app is going to leak sensitive information out to the internet or third parties from any device that you have under your control. So I'll just show you the website. It is a public service, it's not specific to CEnet, so anyone can use this. zap.zscaler.com, and you can see here you can search for any particular app that you've got on your phone. If we search for Instagram, which is obviously popular, search app, it will tell you if that's a risk. Obviously Instacollage is another app. Instagram seems to be quite safe, doesn't have any security risk associated with it. You can search specifically for Android or iOS. You can put the app name in and then the iOS. So we could do Instagram Android to just find the Android app, or conversely we could just leave off the iOS specification and get all of them. So what you can also do is, obviously this search will let you check for apps that you that are fairly popular. I've found that a lot of least popular apps aren't on here. Like example would be, say, the BBC app, which I use quite a bit, obviously being English. It just isn't there, but I know it exists. What you can do is you can scan for an app that you know the address of. Now I'm just going to cheat here a little bit because I know that CNN is quite a problematic app. It's a good example. So if I do CNN, search for app, you can see in the past it's been given a pretty poor rating. So what you can do then is you can actually copy the link, and you can do this with any link that you can get from the iTunes Apple Store. For any app, you go to scan, you place the URL in here, and there's an option. You actually get better results if you install the SSL certificate for this particular service. So the way you do that, I'll just open this in a new tab. They've actually introduced a QR code, which we're thinking of doing as well, to actually get just to put into our documentation, just to give members an alternative way to get the certs to their devices. You essentially scan the QR code, which takes you to a .crt file. The device is intelligent enough to see it's a .crt and asks you to install it into the root. Once you've done that, then your link to the service is complete essentially. You can scan without the cert. I just find I get better results with the cert. So we'll put some identifiable information in here, just Fred blogs, username, password, anything, email, address, some street. Now the reason we're filling this out is obviously put fake information in there. This is just a test to see whether the app that you're testing does in fact leak any of this particular information. So once we hit proxy scan, you'll get a little pop-up which talks you through what to do on your mobile phone or your iPod. So you obviously go into settings, into the settings of the wireless, set the proxy port manually, so zap.zscaler.com 888 to 1. I've put that on the screen as well, just as a reminder. Okay, that will always come up every time, so if you do forget, you just got to wait for that to finish and you'll see the port. Okay, so now we're ready to go. So what you do is you start capture on the website. It will tell you that the capture has started via a little pop-up, which should come on now. Close that, and then on my phone at the moment I'm starting the CNN device app on my device, and you should see bytes captured. Yeah, there we go. So it's starting to capture what I'm doing. I'm just going to have a quick browse around, go to a few of the different sections, see what's on there. Okay, so I'll stop the capture now, close the app on my phone, and you can just go to analyze, and you can see there what I've actually found. This can be a little bit misleading in that it's an historical analysis, so it will aggregate the data over time and it will say that authentication is still being leaked. I actually think since this was done that CEnet have actually fixed the problem, so you're actually getting an historical view here, but you're actually getting the scan results lower down, so you can see authentication, nothing was sent. However, you can identify the device possibly from the information that was sent. For us as an organization, it's probably a good thing because it's sending the user agent string for the device. So you can see here, we can see it's an iPhone. So for our reporting, it's probably not a bad thing. But if it was to send any clear text information or anything that was that shouldn't be sent, you would actually see it in here, because it will report on any text strings that are found in the URLs, but it doesn't report on any binary data. So in a nutshell, that's the ZAP service. I recommend you have a play, put a few apps on your phone, point it to the proxy, and have a little tinker with it and just see what you think. If you do have any feedback on it, send me an email on the email on your screen now, or give me a call on the service desk. I'm always happy to send off recommendations back to Zscaler on how they could improve a service like this, so feel free to give me a call or email. Thanks for your attention, everybody. Thanks, bye bye.